everyone's saying like I was groomed or whatever, and then every response was, "How much did Mr. Beast pay you?" You
from Mr. Beast Hush Money. Insane concept. You get like groomed. Mr. Beast just comes up with like his like truck full of like cash, Mr. Beast dollars and peaceables. Like, here you go, kid.
In today's video, I give a grooming victim $1 million to not mention my name.
Mr. Beast clips coming out about
to
him
not
talking about
implicate me in
black people and
any
so
crime.
weird. Yeah, no, like that's what I mean. Like he was.
You know, she heard supper, and she showed up. We also had the pale horse on the river.
Oh, dude, I hate fat people, by the way. Fuck fat people.
Degenerate twist added to it. It's hard to think this is supposed to represent something else. There's a kid right there. I wonder who thought this was a good idea. Let's look it up. Queer Olympic opening ceremony director wants everyone to feel represented.
Wow, you figured it out. The puzzle has been like discovered. You figured it out.
There you go. You feel represented. Okay, but then what about Muslims? What about Buddhism? What about Judaism? What about Hinduism? Those people don't feel represented. Why don't you do something similar for them?
Why don't you represent every religion and every that ever existed?
Created, like since the dawn of time.
Why don't you
like,
represent the people who believe the Matrix is real, which is a real religion?
Where's like the Mormon representation? Where's the Scientologist representation? Where's like
just list
where's
everything.
the flying spaghetti monster like the Rastafarians? Like
as an atheist, I don't feel represented by the Paris Olympics.
2024 Olympic Games opening ceremony. Says he wants everyone to feel represented. Queer artistic director Thomas Jolly. It's very important for us to know.
Thomas Jolly.
Thomas Jolly, the elf.
No wonder the Paris Olympics look crazy, bro. It's like the fucking Santa.
Jolly. They got Thomas Jolly.
Santa's little helper fucking directed this show.
I will make this presentation for the Olympics the Jollies. Yes. Festive cheer for all.
Comedian and theater director who has explored
Thomas Jolly, like, I gotta agree with her on this one. He's looking a little sus.
LGBTQ+ themes in his stage work. Also wants to ensure his
long coat with the socks.
But that's also like you figured out the puzzle. Oh,
yeah.
why was the Paris Olympics like so gay? Oh, because it was directed by a gay guy. All right, case closed. We're done. Video's over.
No, I hate religion. I hate Christianity. That was the motivation. It's not just some gay shit. He's just gay. He's Thomas Jolly. Of course it's gonna be gay.
Thomas Jolly, he's feeling a little bit light in his loafers. He's got like little elf shoes with fucking bells on the end of them.
Actually, I mean, look, actually, you know, having one of Santa's elves direct the Olympics
That's
is like
progressive.
It's pretty inclusive of Christianity. Like it's Santa's Santa Claus.
Christmas. Yeah.
Leftist meltdowns continue.
Awesome. I love Rumble.
Aim for the middle of the head, between the eyes, stupid.
This is your cold open. It's like
aim for the middle of the head.
Murder. Our topic today is like assassination.
If he
Murder.
tilted his head just a bit, almost got taken out. Damn it, they missed.
Have we been told the truth at any point over the last 8 years about who Trump is and what's actually going on here?
Hey guys, it's me.
Oh, he's like an alien. The secret of Trump.
I don't believe for a second this chick is like some conservative, like genuine Republican type. It's a fucking grift.
It's a grift.
The fairy lighting does not make me believe you're a person, like who you are as a person.
But before we get to all of that, make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell.
Before we get to all of that, I do live in Russia.
Grifter.
So you don't miss any of my videos. People were screaming about the shooter crawling on the rooftop with a rifle. In fact, I want to show you this video where it's a compilation of the different angles.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Who lined this up? How is this in real time?
Why didn't they do anything about it? Why are they just watching it? Why are they just recording?
Come on, Patriots, get up there and stop that dude.
Hey, get out!
Hey, get out of here! Hey, stop it with that gun.
Hey, don't do that!
Quit it.
I'm also wondering why.
I love this anime montage of like Trump getting shot, like all the different angles.
the
I'm
Neon
also wondering
Genesis
why
like
there weren't
opening like
more
that.
Secret Service chief says changes coming to Trump's security detail, but accepts no fault for assassination attempt.
Just like a woman.
I want to talk a little bit about death.
Changes, time to face the strange.
Political
The
commentator.
changes.
Apparently, he had a lot to say about the attempted assassa-nation, so I want to read you some of these tweets. I'm honestly conflicted on how I feel about the shooting.
Destiny the omni-liberal.
What exactly are you feeling conflicted about? An innocent
The
person died.
omni-liberal.
The shooter tried to murder Trump. You're conflicted. Yesterday, time stopped, and when it started again, my family and I started living a real-life nightmare.
Just reading. It's just a bunch of reading. Like I can just do this
We don't
myself.
get to hear your take. Just
Uncle,
the
son,
post that
and friend.
everybody fucking
And I will never
shared
stop
and they
thinking
already
about him
talked
and
about.
mourning over him until the day that I die too. And
Thanks for padding the
Destiny
video out.
says,
And then
honestly,
just
is
a
Biden up?
jump
Plus
scare of
one to
Destiny.
Pennsylvania. I think this kind of reaction is leading a lot of previous critics of Trump to actually supporting him now, because how can you be so heartless right after an
How could you be
assassination?
so
Right
heartless?
after
Fucking
Is
go
this
Kanye
right?
mode,
This is
808s
what's
and
actually a
heartbreak.
threat to democracy.
In the
President
night,
just
Trump got
And as
shot, and
someone
then I
who voted
became
against Trump in both
Republican.
2016
And I got
2020,
really sad
because
because he was
deep
my
reflection by it. Have we
friend.
been told the
And I
truth
love
at any point over the
Trump.
last 8 years about who Trump is and what's actually going on here? I've been updating my view on Trump recently, and I've started going back.
I've been updating my view on Trump. No one who talks like this. Who goes through their life like this?
Software updated.
You know, I just watched a
Your
clip of someone
opinion
being
on
shot.
Trump
I gotta update my views on
some of
something.
the things that I was told that he said, and some of them he literally did not say. Like, for example, you remember when we were told that he said of white supremacists and other races in a rally that he said that they were good people?
Remember when they said that like 10 years ago? You're just updating it now.
Other people at the rally.
Like 5 years ago.
Calling the alt-left and white supremacists on the same moral plane.
I'm not putting anybody on a moral plane. What I'm saying is
He probably literally thinks she's talking about a plane. I'm not talking about. I'm not putting anybody on a plane. We're gonna drive.
Say, like, he hears like alt left, white supremacy. He's like, what the fuck are you talking? What?
And you had a group of
I don't know what that
they
means.
came at each other with clubs, and it was vicious, and it was
Clubs.
horrible.
This is a time where it's really hard to know what to
Caveman.
believe. But, you know, sometimes when we hear things are conspiracy, maybe it's time to listen because maybe it's not.
Also got another speech
That's great advice.
from Biden.
Thank you,
talking about
black
how
man.
The temperature needs to cool down.
To lower the temperature in our politics. You know, the political record in this country has gotten very
The
heated.
temperature's too high.
It's too hot. The water's too hot. Hot tub's too hot.
And some have
I'm
a different
burning to
view
death
as
here.
to the direction our country should
I'm
take.
dying.
We resolve
I'm
our
dying.
differences at the battle box.
Battle bots.
Battle.
I love that show.
Some have a different view as to the direction our country
You
should
gotta drop from the battle
We
bus.
resolve our differences at the battle box.
Oh, ballot box.
Ballot box. Sounds like battle box.
Sounds like he's talking about the
Damn.
fucking Spike TV show from
Hardcore.
like 2000.
Sounds like fucking Biden and Trump power slap. Fucking
Tonight,
debate.
I'm asking every American to recommit.
Recommit.
America, so make America. Think about it. What's made America so special?
So when you have Biden,
Think
Okay.
about it.
cool it down, but then you characterize
Awesome.
Trump as a dictator, as a threat to democracy. That doesn't heighten political tensions, Joe? No? You're gonna then condemn
no.
heated, divisive rhetoric. But then you take part in it. Believe it or not, calling the former president a dictator, a fascist, literally Hitler, does escalate tensions. But then saying, come on,
Oh.
guys, we have to unite.
I just wanted to take off her
Donald
sweater
Trump
so I
is a
can jerk
genuine
off.
threat to this nation. He's a
Yeah,
threat
that's
to
what
our
I'm-
freedom.
come
He's a
on,
threat to
I
our
gotta come.
democracy. He's
Hurry up.
literally a threat to everything.
How long is this
If
video?
you don't start stripping right now, I'm going back to power slap.
Average Rumble user. You don't take your sweater off, dude. I'm just gonna watch more power slap.
People have decided.
Elder abuse. And finally, people are looking up to him. So this is how the media was reporting.
I love the
this.
clips of
Donald
Biden.
Trump escorted off stage by Secret
That's the
Service
craziest como I've ever seen, too,
service
by the
to issue
way.
a sentence without losing his training.
It's like a halo. a halo of hair.
Oh.
He's walking like a zombie,
And
too.
finally, people are waking up.
Apostle
Also,
like
this is how the media was
Paul.
reporting this. Donald Trump escorted off stage by Secret Service during rally after loud noises ring out in crowd. Yeah, the loud.
Hey guys, just so you know, the news has like biases. We haven't been talking about this for the past 10
Crazy.
years either.
The loud
But that's the thing. It's like Fox News, because I like them, has no biases, but CNN is just full of bias.
I'll gladly promote Fox News by reading an entire article in one video. Everyone, just so you know, that the media lies, though.
From the Washington Post.
Yeah, the media's liars, except for Fox News and
MAGA
Breitbart.
responds with outrage after Donald Trump.
Daily Wire, they're all legit. Everywhere else, they make up everything.
Respond? Oh, someone just tried to kill the former president. An innocent man was just murdered. Want to get a latte? Removed from stage by Secret Service after
Laugh.
loud noises startles former president.
That's funny. Shut up, bitch. I'm going back to Power Slap.
Literally, I'm done with this.
I'm done with you. Get out of my face.
Is this all Rumble is?
Underground cities and no, look at the old world underground cities and maps, dude. We gotta click that.
It looks like AI, like Bioshock shit.
Schizo mode.
But is everyone?
It's a live stream.
Does nobody make videos anymore?
You gotta wait like a minute.
World maps.
Okay, this is lovely.
Are you ready to take our knowledge of this place that we all live much further than before?
Oh my
Nice,
God.
nice audio quality. He's like talking in a.
Seen before. There's dragons in the
world maps.
Hear me. I didn't see that before. I was wondering why you were laughing. Here be dragons, dude.
Of this place that we all live much further than before.
Some drone footage.
Yeah, just random. Like,
Multiple. I thought this was underground maps and shit. You were talking about dragons.
Those old world maps.
Well, and
are
like,
you ready to find massive?
Okay, can you pause the video for a second? I just want to like say something here. Okay, a lot of the time in like cartography with like old maps, they would draw like embellish things, giant crabs or giant dragons, blah blah blah. It would be to signal to sailors of like, because you know, limited knowledge back then. It's like, hey, this area around here is really dangerous. There's like huge like tidings, like winds, like rains, like big waves over this one. It's perilous waters. That's why like they were decorated with like. But then people like this will see that and be like, were there actually giants and dragons back then? It's like, no. What are you talking about?
Did humans actually live amongst the dinosaurs?
Underground cities. Are you ready to see things from the old world that have been hidden for far too long?
Hidden? Who's hiding it from me? Like you're looking at all of it right here. It's all right here.
A very interesting map from the year 1583, supposedly. Within the same map.
Okay.
There's been a lot of debate.
Ooh, gelato, yummy.
I love how with this you've been pausing every second because he just says something amazing literally every second.
Tartaria, both together. Tartaria.
Tartaria.
All here on the map within the last few hundred years, and not a single time did our history books ever mention this place.
Tartaria.
Did they mention Tartaria?
The lost Dark Souls realm of Tartaria,
I'm
the lost
so
land.
interested in this location. Why is this country?
You want to know why nobody mentioned Tartaria? It's because the map was like filled with words. Nobody wants to read all those words.
They mentioned Tartaria.
Look at how much you have to read. Look at how much you have to read.
Look at this Elden Ring map.
That I am so interested.
Oh, like look, literal paragraphs. Like you have just to discuss Tartaria.
Why is this country?
That's a map I can read. Grand Tartaria.
They're hiding it from us. They're hiding Tartaria from us.
Map. Never mentioned to us.
Never mentioned, except in all these maps you can look up.
We learn all about the Huns, the Roman Empire. We learn all about Julius Caesar and his friends.
His friend. Julius
Caesar.
That was my.
got betrayed and like murdered and like
that was my favorite show. Julius Caesar and friends.
Caesar and his friends.
His friends.
This group that is
insane video.
As we see today.
We're only like a minute. Like the stream didn't even start. It's like a minute ago. Like we're already like we've covered so much ground already.
Into this group. Who took them over?
Alexander the
How
Great.
did this take place? Tartaria.
Like the Holy Roman Empire.
A massive amount of land that we are not told about. Where we can scroll to the left and going back to episode 6.
Land of Mew. What is going on?
We have the land of Mew, or a land on this map called New Guinea. Now we can see that this map is showing that New Guinea is massive. Basically the same exact size as South America. It is not this little tiny piece of island that we all see today.
You know what
Okay.
happens after like
is a
years and
no-fly
years
zone.
and years and years? Tectonic plate shift and like, you know, continents drift and like they teach you this in school. Like
No, it's a secret hidden by the
We've
Tartarians.
shown this. It is also much closer to North and South America than what we can see today. Where this is another.
Do you think maybe their maps might be a little bit more inaccurate without the technology we
yeah,
have
and
today?
also that too. They didn't have
proof,
fucking.
in my
This is
opinion,
probably
that
before
there is
telescopes. They didn't have
possibly
fucking
a continent in this
drones and
location
shit,
where
like
we've
all this
seen
other
it
shit.
called the Land of Mew.
Like
And
satellite.
There are stories about it. And if you'd like to see this map in
I
real
wonder.
If you'd
It's
like
almost
this,
like they had to do it all by hand and like by like guessing.
it's like it's all hand and hearsay and like just literally guessing.
life. It is currently
Like
located
literally, if
in the
you
Library
didn't
of
see it in your
Congress,
life,
Rare
you
Book
could you would
and
have to
Special
go out and
Collections
see it to
Division,
believe it.
Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.,
You would
where we've
if somebody
shown in
told you
episode
something, it'd be like, oh well, I guess
83
that's
how
the way it
seems
is.
Like we have something
nobody
massive
knows.
just below South America. And switching over to this map, we can see that there are things in the ocean.
There are
big
things.
Madagascar, with Tartaria right here, and of course, Chalaga.
Of course.
Oh my god, I'm just saying things now.
Chicago tunnels that lead you to the ancient civilization of Cholaga.
Thousands of miles of underground structures and tunnel
Dude, imagine if
systems
you're just
from
like under,
episode
like you're
80.
just going
And
like
what
the
is
fucking
this
subway in
land
like
over
Chicago
here?
and you end up in
Just
like
hiding in all
Calaga.
shaded, right in the location of Mew or Lemuria, and lots of land up north, all shaded. The maps are very
And up
interesting,
north.
including this 1544 map, where Antarctica.
This map that has
There's,
like baby heads.
There's like little blue people on the bottom. I don't know what, what their function is.
Little croissant redhead boys on the bottom.
is as green as can be, including a map that we have all discussed in episode 7.
We've all
the
discussed.
Map of Mundi,
Forbidden
where
maps.
things are connected. The map that was
Here
bombed
be
that we
dragons.
showed was one of 2 maps in existence that we have knowledge of that held the phrase "Here be dragons" in Latin. Here be dragons. Very interesting. And while we're talking about Latin,
Very interesting.
Scientific actually means know that it is fiction.
I
Oh.
love how he's like, why would you talk about this? And he brings up like other videos and like just random.
He
Like,
expects me to be
okay,
like an expert on his channel.
well versed in the lore.
And then he drops this bomb on me like scientific actually means it's fake. Thanks to Google Translate.
Scientific in Latin, meaning that it is fiction, if you can believe it. Where the other map of the
If
two,
you can believe
being
it,
the
I don't-
Lennox map, when we are told that the first known depiction of a dragon on a map comes from the Ebstorf map, the Mappa Mundi, from 1002.
Mappa Mundi.
And then you wonder why this map was destroyed. Holding keys to the past, keys to hidden knowledge.
Dude, by the end
Keys to the past.
by the end of this video, we're gonna be talking about why like the Nazis were the good guys in World War II.
Yeah.
The Ebstorf map destroyed by the Allies. Those fuckers. They deleted the Mappa Mundi.
We know about this map. We have photos.
And we can't get to like
You can still see
Shalaga
its
anymore.
knowledge
Like the portals
on the
have
front
been
side.
sealed.
Could something have been on the back? Who knows? And which maps were lit on fire immediately and never shown to
Immediately.
us? Our history is completely fabricated. to
That
the core.
that oh my goodness, dude. The map like looks like it was drawn by a child.
It has. Who knows?
Look at this picture of like a woman up here. It's like
And which maps were lit on fire?
look at these cool dogs. This is my grandma's house, and you can go up in here.
It
and
looks
you
like one of those like play mats that you
And
put like
never
trucks
shown to
on, but like
us.
the ancient
Our
version of
history
one.
is completely
Right.
fabricated to the core. It has been
Our history is completely fabricated to the core. Thank you for that knowledge.
altered to hide.
Oh, it's almost
But
like it's
there
like
was
about
so
like
much
subjectivity
more here,
and like what
where we
people
are
knew.
today, hiding a previous civilization, an extremely
The
advanced
Tartarians.
They're
state
hiding it.
that
The
constructed
Tartarians.
palaces all over the map, hiding dragons and the rest, hiding more land,
Hiding
it all,
dragons.
having zero idea where you are or what you are doing here is key to control. If a group is lost and confused, and then there is a group willing to lead them, the lost group will follow. The destination
A
is
lost
irrelevant,
group.
whether it is good or bad. The lost group will follow. And this is why the world.
What is the
has
lost
created.
group?
Creating
He's talking about how everyone's a slave except for the Illuminati.
Except for like the people that watch his videos. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's the
a
leader.
brand new history creates a brand new future. Now, before we switch gears fully, I want to update everyone on our Chicago Tunnel episode 80, where I'm going to keep the
Chicago
individual
Tunnel
anonymous,
episode.
But I'm very thankful they reached out and emailed me.
I wonder if he's actually explored any of this shit.
Stating
Like, seeing it's
that his
real.
wife used to work in the Tribune building.
Thanks for the arrow.
He used to work at like a government building.
Know now,
Alright, sweet.
Chalaga. His wife
Chalaga.
worked at the building and told us that there are currently 8 sub-basements where the basement is divided in half. Half for housing the large
This is like I don't know how to read. This is like just a reading aid.
that runs
Helps
the
me how
building.
to.
The other half for storage. 8 sub-basements.
Whoa.
Showing that these buildings are massive and not built by a horse and wagon community and not
Huh?
built the way they tell us that they are. Where they have
Fuck are you
never
talking
exposed
about?
this type of information to the public.
I don't think a horse and wagon community built the current city of Chicago at all.
Just looking
You're right.
at it, that they are
I-
definitely
I
hiding the
agree
truth
with you.
from us. And now we know that it goes 8 floors under the ground. And to be honest, it may be more. Where the
Oh, it could be more. Okay.
You don't know.
Are off limits to the public.
Just-
You have to
Have a
subscribe to
guard
my series to
standing
find
by.
out.
I'll just be saying shit. It could be
Did
more.
not flood. And why do you think
Sound
this
crazy.
is? Possibly because they knew the flood was coming and were warned by the city? Because they had previously concreted over the tunnel. And there is an elevator that goes
Concreted.
down to the bottom level, where she says you could get lost down there and never found. And I'm sure some have. Incredible.
I like how he doesn't read the last sentence right after that. That might be an exaggeration, but that's what she said. He just skips over that
There's
part.
an elevator
Yeah,
that
just
goes
conveniently
down to
skip
the
over
bottom
that.
level, where she says you could get lost down there and never found. And I'm sure some have.
Instead, he like doubles down on people getting found. I'm sure some
This
have.
is the kind of stuff
This
that
is
going to keep
insane.
happening more and more. The more that this channel grows, the more
You're gonna
this
keep
community
seeing it
grows,
happen.
the more we all come together. with
The more people that subscribe to my what's the conservative subscribe star or whatever the fuck, because they all get banned from Patreon.
Yeah.
information
Michael Jordan's steakhouse. We're looking at a steakhouse.
from multiple angles, exposing the truth over and
Exposing
over.
Michael
Is he-
Jordan.
Perspectives
Is he trying to
from different
assassinate Michael
experiences,
Jordan?
all into one. It's great to see, and we're just getting started.
We're
today,
just getting started.
Especially
We're just
when
getting
we see
started. We're always
this,
just getting started.
Located
Never-
in Turkey.
we're never
known as
starting.
Darren Kwayu,
Has this dude ever left his like house in Kansas?
where it is an ancient, multi-level, underground
Thank you, Wikipedia. This hidden information.
city. And like I always say, we are just getting started on this channel. Welcome to episode 84 of my lunch break. I hope you're all having a great day.
Episode 84 to my lunch break. Better get back to work.
Hope you're having a great day. By the way, like everything in your life is a lie, and you gotta donate to my subscribe star. This reminds me of those Zeitgeist videos that went really popular like a long time ago, talking about like how God's not real and shit.
And I want to thank all of our sponsors.
Oh, here we go. 112 members.
Thank you to FlatEarthDave.com.
FlatEarthDave.com.
You can check out his app.
That
Flat Earth,
rules.
Sun, Moon,
This is
Zodiac.
insane.
I'll put
Like
the link
actual
in
like
the
flat Earth
description.
like community on
And use my
Rumble.
referral code MLB. If you
Major League Baseball.
criteria button, you'll see the My Lunch Break playlist right here. The app is awesome. Thank you to Rebecca K, Don Gaston, Christopher Arietta, The Lady Lacey Show, David and Sherry Ferguson, Edwin Johnson, Chuck Templeton, Joy Lee, Stephanie Nolan, The
Templeton.
Burlesons, Suez KC, Dan Woodall, Dale, DJ Clicktrack, Edward
Oh my
Epiano,
God.
Jacob Law, Jim
How about you have this at the
Julie
end?
and Christine Duggan,
Jacob
Kyle
Law.
Glasscock,
Look how long this goes for.
Kyle Gla- oh, it's like half the video!
Juana Mesher, Sirius, Kimberly Bruce,
Majority of the video.
Natasha
Oh my god,
The
dude.
fucking padding is crazy.
C. K. Moore,
Insane.
Dan McGee, Vince Marine,
Dan McGee,
Ross Matthews,
Marino.
Shiba Shaba in the Darkness.
at
These
that
are all
face.
awesome and helping this channel
The
out a
biggest
lot.
like
We all
fighting game
remember
roster
in
ever.
episode
Right.
80,
Combat
when
Pack 3.
Chicago told us that no other city in the world has tunnels. What an incredible slip up. The further that we go into this research, the more ammunition that we have to attack this ridiculous narrative.
What is wrong with the narrative of having tunnels, though?
All over the world.
What's like this big... I wonder what this big lie is he's trying to expose. Like, okay, maybe there's some hidden tunnels somewhere. Maybe there's like some buildings that are hidden somewhere.
When we are told...
What's the ultimate goal
site in
with the
Turkey
Tartarians here?
is the largest excavated underground city in Turkey alone, and is one of several underground complexes found throughout Cappadocia, which is a region in Turkey.
Fuck is
The
What
underground
is?
city in Turkey could accommodate up to 20,000 people and had amenities
So less than like a fucking like I don't know, Creed concert.
in other underground complexes, such as
From
wine
Trump,
and oil
hey, I have a
presses,
question for you.
stables,
Asking, will you vote for me
cellars,
again?
Storage rooms, where the
Did you get another
mainstream
text or like
historians
email?
were there.
Yep,
And they
I got a
remembered
text.
that the rooms on
Answer.
the left were used
Trump
for
MAGA.VIP.
studies, and this information
Yes, I will vote for you, my liege.
have
Yes,
just been
yes,
passed
master.
down
Yes, master.
from generation to generation. This is
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. I want to see where we start talking about World War II.
Gotta know the truth.
a lie, and we fully know this now. Now, I definitely believe it was humans, and I believe there was technology. They had a light source, and so much more. And this technology is being given back to us today. But let's just pretend, since we're investigating, that there wasn't a light source, like the mainstream history is telling us. We'll just go off of their story for a second. Building tunnel systems for thousands of miles in the dark, 18 levels deep with a shovel. 200 cities, all interconnected, tunnel systems, connected all over the world. Thousands of miles.
Is his point like there's like this great apocalypse that happens, and then like we're the next generation of people on top of it, on top of these dead? So I don't know. Like, what's the point?
Living spaces. A situation.
This looks like the
that a
devil.
Human. A step further. Is there a species out there that we are unaware of today? A species that we are not being told about, hidden from us, blocking us off from the proof within these tunnel systems. A species that is living or have lived right under our feet. A species that would have thrived underground. At this point, we have found so much evidence simply because we have asked questions. And I think it's important to at least ask
Because they've asked
so
questions.
that we're all aware of it, in case we come across more evidence that supports it in the future. There are facts in play here. We know that we could not survive months underground in the dark. So we have to ask, who can? And who could build
The dark ones.
structures 18 levels deep, 200 cities under our feet, exactly like we have shown today.
That's not confirmed.
In the dark. Well, it could for sure have been humans, and I'm leaning towards that. But, like I said, it's important to ask questions. Could there have been, or still be, a species that is off limits to the public, a species that thrive underground, where we are told that the Earth was destroyed first by fire and then by ice, and one Earth world, the
Oh, what article is this? This cliff sculpture commemorates
The mythology.
when the ant people rescued Native Americans not once but twice.
The ant people.
passed into the other, our civilization today. It is told in the Native American stories that ant people took groups of virtuous humans into their underground homes and protected and taught them until the earth was safe
For the ant
humans
people.
again.
Quite a famous phenomenon. There are huge cities. They look like ant farms. They look like.
Yeah, he said the word ant. Like I've seen this shit before. Like the city, like the little underground sculptures and cities and shit. But like
Where this took place in Colorado, meaning
that was like it was like in Colorado in the western states where it's like really dry and fucking hot. So people like dug into the earth to live, like made little houses
Yeah.
and caves. I don't know if it was the ant
That there
people.
must be massive tunnel systems there as well. So I will be investigating that. Now, this is of course.
I will be
alleged.
investigating
I'm not
it.
saying it is proof at all.
How?
It is very
Are you actually gonna
interesting.
go out
And
to these
some
places?
I'm gonna
and go?
Google more
Ant
websites.
people are being constructed on the other side
That's
of
my
the map.
research.
With massive tunnel systems all over the world, like we know. Who builds tunnels? Well, ants do. The last
And humans and
so there's
gophers
ant people.
and
Like,
a ton of fucking species dig,
my
bro.
check. Humans are not known for their tunnel skills and living underground in the dark. But yet,
What are you
we find
talking
tunnel
about?
systems everywhere.
What
All
is
interconnected
mining?
Strategically.
So, again, what is the point?
What is
They-
architecture? Like, what is like, you know, fucking making dams and like, what are you? What is like cliff like explore? Like, what are you talking about? People dig all the time. People make tunnels all the time. What are you talking about?
The Hopi word for ant is anu. The Hopi root word naki means
The
friends.
word for Naki means friends, suggesting that the Hopi, Anunnaki, or ant friends might have been the same group as the Sumerian Anunnaki. In multiple languages all over the world are put here to confuse us. Located in what we call
Languages are put here to confuse us.
Languages are fucking confused. Okay, dude.
It's just, yeah, like we all had one universal language, and then we like mixed it up for
Back to
fun.
like the Tower Babel, like
Baghdad.
fucking
And if these
Bible
were
stories
truly
mode.
humans' friends, like we are told,
Awesome.
Gravel and furry art. Now we're talking.
Yeah, this is what I like to see.
Ford Ranger to you because that don't
Oh my god, there's like no movement. Vibrating. Gravel Ford Ranger T6. This is what I come to Rumble for.
This
Oh my god, that's a Ford fucking Ranger? Is it? It says it is. No.
I just like reject the second 3 score.
Let's try this thing.
What am I watching? It's like a furry VTuber country guy. Alright,
I
gravel. Is that our Ford Ranger?
Is that a Ford Ranger? Does anybody know where I can get tea?
I love Donald Trump. I love streaming, and I love furry cock.
I love
Now,
Yif.
that being said, I've
God
seen
bless
like,
America.
Stuff, like, colorized with AI. That they'll take like old movies and stuff like that, and they'll use AI to kind of fill in gaps and stuff like that, and like make like an old black and white movie into looking into looking like for
This dude can't talk at all.
He just does not focus on one train of thought.
AI. So I mean, I'm not gonna be like, no, we should never use it, but it's like, you know.
Huh?
Besides, a lot of people are like, well, actually, it's not AI, it's algorithmic learning. You know?
What are you talking about? It's the same thing! Bro!
Just play your fucking Ford Ranger game, dude.
Just have your little furry avatar and play the Ford Ranger game and shut up.
Are the types of races.
Do we have some classic Rumble? Like, let's do some like fart. See what happens. 7 years ago, I didn't even know this website was that old.
Okay, Rumble's cloud service business hosts Truth Social, and the video platform is popular among American conservative and far right users. Oh, there he goes. There's your answer.
Okay,
Why it's
supposed
just
to be.
all conservative shit. Yep, Dinesh D'Souza, Dan Bongino, Sean Hannity, Jim
Sean
Jordan.
Hannity.
Donald Trump joined Rumble in 2021 in preparation for recording his Ohio campaign rally. So yeah, this is like the also host of Power Slap.
Nice.
Wow! I literally just looked up saw it wrong.
That's
Average
right.
like Rumble like enjoyer.
That's what I'm here for on Rumble. 12 hours.
12 hours. So just put me right to sleep.
I need to go.
Welcome to our unique
Humorous?
fart ASMR experience. This video is designed to provide a humorous and surprisingly relaxing auditory journey.
I don't think it's humorous. I think somebody's jerking off to
Yeah.
this.
A collection of gentle and soothing fart sounds aims to help you unwind, de-stress, and even fall asleep. Enjoy the quirky yet comforting noises in this. This is like a AI VEAG like sponsor.
Yeah.
For curiosity or a good laugh. Here's ASMR.
Yeah, that's what we've been fucking up. We need to announce our move to.
Yeah, we literally should.
And we need to like start like just like endorsing Trump and just going like too far like down like the fucking rabbit hole, just like never come back.
See how far the grift can take us.
Yeah.
I would like to do more shows. Put it up on Rumble.
Yeah.
Put it up on Spotify.
The fact like put it on Rumble is like and get people talking. Oh, it's on Rumble.
Incredibly
Yep,
juicy
the
and
corn on the
flavorful.
cob is good. It's like the same as it
You
is
put anything
everywhere.
on it. There's no salt and no butter on there, but it's just a fresh corn on the cob, and everyone knows fresh corn that's sweet is delicious.
Fresh corn that's
Fresh
sweet.
corn. Fresh
There you go.
corn. Sweet.
This photo's getting dangerously close to the food.
Trying everything in order here. By the way, how you like my foot?
Ew!
I know. It's gross.
Excited for
Please
that?
get it away.
Don't touch them and then
Time to-
touch your food.
time
Oh
to-
my goodness.
Time to
We
clip your
have
toenails on
cornbread muffin
stream.
and some Wilbur beans, which are just their baked beans. With
Wilbur beans.
Yum.
Wilbur beans.
Beans. What the fuck is that?
Wilbur beans, everybody.
Made by Belver.
Who is Wilbur?
Pieces of bacon and other things in there.
Wilbur's
I thought he said Belber.
Bacon. I think it's the
Wilbur bag.
Wilbur
and
beans.
chips and stuff is in there, so there's meat in there.
There's meat
Okay.
in there.
Here we go. The Wilbur beans. Mmm. Wow.
Hmm.
A few moments later. Why don't you say what you want to say
Keemstar the
about the
great
situation?
mediator.
Right.
I say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous
Dude, relatable as fuck.
pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me. Help me.
Oh,
Help me.
Boogie's kinda
I'm in so
awesome.
much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
All right, well then, okay, let's get off the
What else
internet.
do you-
Let's just get off.
What do you want me to talk about instead? What do you want me to talk about
No,
instead?
I'm not. This goes back to like last night. You're not mentally fit to be on the show. It's
No,
irresponsible.
what did you want to talk about? Because I'm a piece of shit. Have you not read the fucking internet?
The internet's not always right. Like
They are. They fucking are. They
He's like a
fucking are.
raging
I am
soy
a piece of shit. I am human garbage.
Do not hit
Raging
yourself.
sack.
Or I have to hang up. Or I have to hang up on you. No self-harm shit at all. In fact, the yelling and screaming is
Wow,
kind of
Keemstar,
self-harm.
you care about
You
people
gotta
so
stop.
much.
You
The guy
gotta.
who told the guy that could have killed himself. Like, no self-harm.
Dude,
Oh,
I love this Keemstar like redemption arc where he's like the good guy helping Boogie out. Even though he locked him into this fucking contract at the show where he has to do it. He's such a great guy. He's the calm one.
Cheeseburgers, will you let me do that for a year?
You gotta talk normal, bro. You can't have these outbursts like this. Come on.
See, I just know very little about him except for the fact that he seems like a grade A douchebag. That's about
yeah,
it.
he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, all I gotta do is look at his fucking backdrop in his video. It's like this wood paneling. He's a fucking asshole.
It's the weirdest wood paneling I've ever seen. He's like in the chocolate world.
He's like laying on the coffee table. He's like sprawled out.
The weird perspective. He's actually lying down.
If there was ever like a real world version of like making a deal with the devil, it's fucking Keemstar, dude.
Yeah.
I'll give you $50,000 to do this show, but you can't tweet, you can't do anything else, and blah 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 blah.
Delivery apps like Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub, and
We were shitting on conservatives today. Let's watch a little bit of like
go to the
Wash or
other-
something, or like
the other end of the
Hassan Piker or something.
Hassan.
This is disgusting.
This is disgusting.
The Ava
The
Chris.
Ava Chris Tice situation is very weird.
What do you mean weird? It seemed pretty cut and dry.
This was really
Strange,
funny.
even.
Apparently, they were trying to make this happen too. They were like really mad that I wasn't talking about like Mr. Beast's friend who was being
Mr.
weird in
Beast.
Discord and like talking to minors or something. It's like even in the video, I'm like, bro, it's a election where like the
Pizza.
former president got shot at. Like I don't got time to talk about YouTube. Like what are you insane?
You have nothing but time to talk about anything. You literally, that's your job. That's what you do. You just
I mean,
talk
I
about
would
shit.
say that like I will side with like him and the fact of like he is more of like a political YouTuber, I guess. So like expecting him to talk about like some like drama that has nothing to do with him is kind of retarded. But
Yeah, like in theory, because I think all these people like they'll dip in the drama whenever it's like
they'll
convenient.
dip in the drama whenever, but also
Yeah.
it's just like I guess it's like some shit. It's like he refuses to speak about it.
Yeah, that is stupid to like hold them accountable. Like, why aren't you talking about this? That's so stupid.
It's like, who cares?
Man, like that kickback was
Yeah.
worth it.
If I talk about a
Can I get scandal on my show?
Is Pepsi okay?
I like his Master Chief helmet. He's got a couple basketballs, and a third basketball, the Oni demon mask. It's pretty cool backdrop here.
And they would be
They have the Master Chief helmet that's just staring into the void, the
No,
pumpkin.
that Shatman person is like gross. Even I had like known about him being like a weird dude who's like a. I think he got like arrested or something. And he
Dude,
would,
I
like-
can't believe Shadman was weird. I can't believe it.
I think. I don't know. I'm saying all
Maybe.
these things. I don't know.
porn,
Maybe.
But ultimately, like the thing that they immediately ran to wasn't.
Oh, they were part of Mr. Beast and they were messaging like some kid, and, like saying weird sexual shit. Oh, that's literally it. That's it. You're done. You don't have to do anything else. The person is like fucking socially dead. That's it.
Yeah.
All people did by bringing up the Shadman shit was calling into the people that were bringing up their involvement with Shadman. So now they're getting looked at weird. So it's like, what was the play here? I don't understand.
I don't know. We do have an update on the soda choice situation. I just saw Dr. Pepper Zero.
Someone did a thread. Like, apparently, like tons of
Dr.
weird
Pepper,
YouTube
okay?
people I have not heard of who are all over this thing.
Where does he
Like,
take the
love
sip?
that
I think he takes a
weird-
sip.
Like someone did that. Like guy that she bought.
Dr. Pepper Zero sugar.
Flash it for the sponsor.
You gotta stop drinking Coke. Is Pepsi okay?
Is Pepsi okay?
I'll put it in a glass.
I mean,
that was a classic
what are you
moment.
fucking supposed to say to that? Like,
I have no idea.
like a woman in a shop, like, you need to stop drinking Coca-Cola. It's the real science. Like,
It's
what the
Pepsi.
fuck do you say?
Is Pepsi okay?
I mean, I probably would have said something like
Yeah.
that. Like, what the fuck do you even say to that?
Yeah, what do you want me to
Like,
drink on
You
stream?
ambush somebody and you're
people I
like,
have
stop
not heard
drinking
of
this
who
on
are all
stream.
over
It's like,
this thing. Like love
what?
that guy.
Yeah.
There was like a make.
Everyone's saying like I was groomed or whatever, and then every response was, "How much did Mr. Beast pay you?" You
from Mr. Beast Hush Money. Insane concept. You get like groomed. Mr. Beast just comes up with like this like truck full of like cash, Mr. Beast dollars and peaceables. Like, here you go, kid.
In today's video, I give a grooming victim $1 million to not mention my name.
Mr. Beast clips coming out about
To
him,
not
talking about buying
implicate
black
me in,
people, and
any
sounds so weird.
crime.
Yeah, no, like that's what I mean. Like he was edgy white boy doing that kind of before he became like this powerhouse.
This is the problem.
Before he became a
They're doing
beast.
cancel culture to him because he's
Before the boy became a
they're
beast.
trying to do it the same exact way because they were like, you didn't. Your best friend, your old videos.
And also, is there anything to indicate that like Mr. Beast knew he was like messaging minors? Like that's another thing too.
No, obviously Mr. Beast read every message to every one of his like 50 employees. Like,
He was just involved with his friend's like life like that much.
yeah, I mean, I would be. I read all of your messages and. You know.
Yep, as you should. Yeah,
of, like, how
exactly.
things were on the internet.
You gotta
I feel
vet
like
it,
it's
dude.
pretty easy to understand, right? Like, you know, let's say middle.
Bro is pounding these Dr. Peppers, by the way.
The second Bush
Dude, there's literally,
understand,
dude,
right?
literally,
you
like,
know, let's
you
say
hear stories
middle
about it all the time in, like, office jobs where, like, there's this guy, like, fucking moving his box out of shit and, like, being told to leave, and then, or, like, just getting arrested, and everybody's, like, talking, like, what happened? And they're like, oh, yeah, dude's a pedophile, and he had, like, fucking million things of CP on his computer. Like, you wouldn't fucking know. Like, you have no idea. You don't really know people unless some shit like that happens. Or it's like this guy got arrested. It's like, oh, yeah, they found, like, fucking, like, decapitated bodies and shit in, like, his basement. Like, okay, but you just had, like, normal interactions day to day. You just thought it was a normal... Like, you have... How are you supposed to know?
Well, it's the internet purity test. You're supposed to like 100% vet every
Like,
person you
I
meet.
fucking hate it. I
Yeah.
fucking hate it when people are like, oh, I just got such a weird vibe from... Bro, no, you didn't. If you did, then why didn't you say something then?
Why didn't you like force him to show his entire hard drive and like every text he's ever sent at that
I got
point?
weird. I always had weird vibes about him while they're like being arrested and like being let off.
I knew he was a pedophile. I just didn't say anything.
I just didn't say anything for this time. I just had a funny feeling.
Have you ever seen those didn't want to like make a bad.
Any old celebrities.
I wasn't
Mike
feeling
Wayne,
lucky.
Black, Neil Patrick Harris, any.
Despite all the evidence pointing toward
You
it.
go to any.
I thought it was gross back then too. You know what I mean? Like, it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
mean that
of course
like,
you did.
people weren't.
Yeah,
thinking that
Hassan,
this
like,
was,
that's
like,
always
weird.
100%.
This is fucking
God,
the
like hindsight.
the pickup artist guy. Like I thought his edgy humor was terrible back then too. I always thought it. I just didn't say anything. And I made a bunch of videos how to pick up chicks.
Fucking, like college humor light, like fucking bullshit. Like,
Fucking
what are you
retard.
talking about?
And inappropriate to say or do. Even
He has to
back
cover
then.
his
It
ass.
was.
Like, everybody
It's
else
just that,
did
like,
this, but
people
he
grow
didn't.
out of it. I think
I would never say the word fag. I will teach you how to manipulate women into sleeping with you.
a lot of people did grow out of it.
Cool.
And it's funny that people that didn't grow out of it, or rather,
Like
yeah.
getting like the I don't know.
The man
These people just love hearing themselves talk.
Mushmouth.